Coronation Street's rising stars Sydney Martin and Kate Fitton, Friendship, Fame, and Finding Sisterhood on the Cobbles. By author name, we're just two random girls from down the road. That's the kind of humble, heartfelt honesty that makes Coronation Street's newest stars, Sydney Martin and Kate Fitton, instantly relatable, not just to fans, but to each other. The pair have taken the legendary cobbles by storm, portraying Betsy Swain and Lauren Bolton, two spirited young women who've quickly cemented their places in Weatherfield's next generation. But behind the drama, romance, and gritty storylines, there's a real-life friendship that's blossomed just as quickly off-camera. In an exclusive interview following a fun and sunlit photoshoot, Sydney and Kate sat down to talk about fame, fear, and finding comfort in friendship, offering a rare and refreshing glimpse into what it's like to be young actresses navigating the unique world of soap stardom. A bond born before the cameras rolled. The magic between their characters, who shared that unforgettable runaway moment in Tracy Barlow's flower van, feels effortlessly real on screen. It turns out, that chemistry is rooted in genuine connection off-screen. Sydney, who plays Betsy, recalls the very first time she heard from Kate after landing her role on Coronation Street. "I was so nervous, I just found out I got the job. Kate reached out to me on Instagram and made me feel so welcome," she explains. "When we were put in the same dressing room, I just thought, this is perfect." Kate, who's portrayed Lauren since 2022, beams as she hears Sydney recount the story. Sydney has one of those auras that's just so positive to be around. "I know I can go to her with anything," she says. That kind of support naturally turns into trust, both on set and off. Their friendship quickly grew into something more than camaraderie. It became an emotional lifeline in a high-pressure, fast-paced environment where new actors can easily feel overwhelmed. Sisterhood and Soapland. Being a young actor on one of Britain's most beloved and longest-running shows is no small feat. The demands of early call times, long hours, intense scripts, and sudden fame can be disorienting. That's why having someone who truly understands makes all the difference. "If I'm having a bad day, Sydney knows exactly what to say. And it's the same the other way round," Kate reveals. "Everyone has anxious days, and that's okay. We don't hide it. We talk about it and support each other through it. In so many ways, we're just the same person," Sydney adds with a laugh. "We're literally like sisters. And it shows." From giggling through interviews to finishing each other's sentences, their bond is authentic, infectious, and heartwarming. Friendships and first impressions. Despite the scale of the show and the legacy they're now a part of, neither Sydney nor Kate let it go to their heads. Their genuine humility and mutual admiration shine through every word. Kate, a longtime fan of the show even before she joined the cast, reflects on how surreal it still feels. "It's not something we were used to at all," she says. "But having each other to lean on makes the adjustment so much easier." Sydney nods in agreement. "There aren't loads of young people in soaps right now. We feel really lucky to have found one another." Their friendship didn't just ease their personal transitions, it's also helped their performances. When two actors have this kind of rapport in real life, it often translates into chemistry on screen. And viewers have taken notice. Twins in spirit and style? It's not just their personalities that sync up. Apparently, the two young stars have so much in common that fans, and even production crews, can't always tell them apart. "People actually thought I was D.S. Swain's daughter at first," Kate says, laughing. "Then when Sydney joined, they thought our characters were related. We did a scene where we genuinely looked like long-lost sisters," Sydney adds. "Wardrobe actually told Kate to change outfits because we looked too similar. And with their similar styles, expressive eyes, and shared energy, it's easy to see why people might think they're family. We do sometimes pretend to be each other just for fun," Kate giggles. That lighthearted spirit is part of what makes them such a joy to watch, both on screen and in interviews like this. Finding grounding in glamour. The reality of being in a show like Coronation Street is a far cry from normal teenage life. There are photo shoots, interviews, red carpets, and a constant spotlight. But both Sydney and Kate are determined to stay grounded, crediting their families and each other for helping them remain true to themselves. "Our families have been our rocks," Sydney says. "They're proud, but they also remind us who we are." Kate agrees. "It's easy to get caught up, but we know this is just one part of our lives. The people who knew us before Corey are the ones who keep us anchored." Their maturity is striking, especially for such young performers still at the beginning of what could be long and impressive careers. More to come? As for their on-screen counterparts, Betsy and Lauren, the storyline potential is massive. Both characters have been involved in complex plots, including social issues and deep emotional arcs. And while their friendship was solidified during their escape in the flower van, viewers are eager to see what's next. Rumors of a Swarla wedding, a shipping nickname fans coined, have floated online, much to the amusement of the actresses. Oh, the things fans come up with. Sydney says with a grin. We love it, Kate adds. The support from the viewers has been amazing, and if they want more Betsy and Lauren, who knows? Inside sources at Coronation Street suggest that both characters have major moments ahead, with their friendship potentially tested by new arrivals, secrets, and classic Weatherfield drama. The bigger picture. At a time when British soaps are actively working to reflect modern society, including more young characters, diverse backgrounds, and mental health storylines, Sydney and Kate represent the next wave of talent. They're not only strong actors, they're role models in the making. They talk openly about anxiety, about supporting each other, and about maintaining healthy relationships with fame and work, topics that matter deeply to younger audiences today. It's okay not to be okay, Sydney says. Talking about it is the first step, and having someone who understands is everything. What's next for Sydney and Kate? While Coronation Street remains their focus, both actresses hint at broader ambitions. Sydney, who has a background in theater, would love to explore stage work in the future. Kate, who's passionate about writing, dreams of creating a series one day. Right now, we're just enjoying the ride, Kate says. But we're definitely open to what comes next. And hopefully, we'll keep working together in some way, Sydney adds. Even if it's not on Corrie, we've got a lifelong friendship now. Catch them on Corrie. Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1, and is available to stream on ITVX. With more drama on the way for Betsy and Lauren, fans won't want to miss a moment of their evolving story, and their off-screen sisterhood is a reason to cheer even louder. For the full photoshoot and exclusive behind-the-scenes moments with Sydney Martin and Kate Fitton, including their takes on iconic Corrie memories and dream storylines, pick up next week's issue of Inside Soap, available in stores from Tuesday. Final thoughts. In a world often driven by competition and comparison, Sydney Martin and Kate Fitton are a refreshing example of how kindness, support, and shared dreams can turn co-stars into sisters. Their bond is more than just friendship, it's a lifeline, a partnership, and a promise to lift each other up, no matter what the future holds. Because as they said themselves, they're just two girls from down the road, and now, they're stars who are lighting the way for the next generation of soap legends.